Y'all know it's story time. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Before we get into it, like the video, leave anything in the comments, leave a chicken, because you know that's our thing. Leave. Like the video and make sure you are subscribed so you can be notified when your girl posts. Follow my social medias linked in the description. Hold on, let me turn the Parkers off. I was real hesitant to even do this video because I said, like, when somebody passed away, I'm not gonna do no videos including them, or if they in the situation, I'm gonna just leave them out. But I feel like the video wouldn't make sense if I don't include him, so I'm just not gonna give him too much, just out of respect. Plus, he scammed my bank account before, so do I really have to respect him? Around the time that this happened, I'm living on the north side. That's not my side of town. And as a Houston native, argue with your mama. The south side is better than the north side. I don't want to hear a bull about it. It just is. It would be like from the north side to my side of town. Well, yeah, my side of town and where I was going, hour drive. So I hated like doing that back and forth, but this day I did it. I had dropped my ex off to his mama house and our daughter. I'm going to my aunt house because she kept telling me, clean out your old room. We trying to convert it to a different room, da-da-da. So she got me over there throwing out old middle school notes. She the reason why I ain't got a lot of receipts for like old story time, like notes and like little binders. My rap journal, all that stuff is gone. VHS tapes, I'm throwing out DVDs, girl, old candles. I'm throwing out everything, clothes, Popeye shirts, hats. Because if I left it up to her, she the type that see any small clutter and get to throwing away everything. She throw away the whole house if she could. So I'm sitting in my closet and I'm just cleaning it out. I'm getting a phone call. It's Chelsea. It's my friend Chelsea. I'm thinking she calling me because we have been talking about doing more videos for my channel, right? At this time, we had already did a video. At this time, my channel had like maybe 200 to 300 subscribers. Not like valid subscribers, because I was doing sub for sub, and y'all know sub for sub is like, they not finna watch your channel for real. So yeah, I feel like there was, I probably had like legit 100 subscribers. So she calling me and I'm thinking that's what she want to talk about. So I answer. She like, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, why? Because I don't like when people call me like that, all frantic and stuff, not giving me a chance to think and analyze. I feel like when people call me like that and I just answer, I be overcommitting to stuff that I don't even want to do, right? So she was like, what you mean? Where you at? And I'm like, my aunt house. Why? She was like, what you doing over there? I'm like, I'm cleaning out my old room. I'm getting my stuff. I'm taking some of my stuff, and then I'm gonna drop some of my stuff off at Goodwill. Then I'm gonna go home after I sit with my grandma. So she was like, oh, can you do me a favor? Here we go with this favor shit, girl. Look, I don't mind doing favors, but around this time, I promise you, Chelsea was only hitting me up to do favors. It was always something. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you take me here? Da-da-da-da. Can I borrow this? Can I do that? Like, I got tired of that. I got so tired of that. I'm thinking, okay, since we've been doing videos, maybe she want to know when the next upload finna be, or she want to talk about a comment she seen on the video. I'm telling her what I'm doing over there. Somehow we get off track of the favor. So I'm like, but what favor do you need? She was like, oh yeah, girl, girl, can you just come with me to pick up Dante? I'm like, come with you? Why you need me to come with you? She was like, because my car up and it be stopping in the middle of the street. Like, I don't trust driving it. So I'm like, oh, so you want me to pick up Dante? She was like, yeah, but can you come get me first? Mind you, she was at her mom's house. Her mom did live up the street from my aunt's house. So I'm just like, girl, I'm over here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be over here. Like, I'm doing this, that, and the third. I'm about to sit with my grandma for a little minute, and then I planned on stopping at the Goodwill before I went to pick up my man and go home. So she was like, well, how long you think you gonna be? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna just tell him he gonna have to wait because I ain't in no rush. He already getting on my motherfucking nerves. Da, da, da. One thing about Chelsea, she is one of them friends that like tell you what you're gonna do. Like, she was asking, but she was also telling me. So I'm like, I'm basically just trying to tell her in a way that's not rude. Like, girl, I don't know how long I'm gonna be over here. Like, read the room. Sometimes I do be expecting people to read the room, and that's my problem. I've learned how to speak up vocally. It could be a little better. I ain't gonna lie. I've gotten better, but I be trying to do it not to be rude, because I swear when I do it, I don't even be trying to come off rude. People be taking it the wrong way. Oh, I don't like how you said that. I felt like this, that, like, girl. So I be trying to nice it up, which I hate fucking doing. So I'm like, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Beating around the bush. I was. Just because, like, you can read the room. You know when somebody, because otherwise I would have been like, girl, yeah, what time? Let's go. Hop in. Get in the car. I didn't do that, so I don't want to do it. So that's my fault, though. That's my fault. So she was like, yeah, ain't no rush. All right. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, just let me know when you leaving. Let me know when you on the way. She said something like that. I never said I was on the way. So I'm just, girl, I took my time. I didn't rush for nothing. The whole time I'm like irritated, like, damn, I really low key do not want to do it because I don't want to be around them because they was one of them toxic couples for one. For two, do you think I forgot your man scammed my bank account a few years ago? My phone get to ringing again. I think maybe an hour had passed at this point. She like, what you doing? Like, what time you coming? How long you think you gonna be? Something like that. And I was like, I don't know, I'm still with my grandma right now. And then I gotta stop at Goodwill too. She was like, well, can you let me know like how long it's gonna be and this, that, and the third, so I can let him know because he getting on my nerves. And I'm like, after I pick him up, like, where do y'all need to go? She was like, oh, you could just take us home. Like, we just need to get home to my car. Mind you, I don't even know where Chelsea lived at. Well, at the time, I didn't know where Chelsea lived at. So she was like, yeah, but can you just let me know, da-da-da. I'm like, girl, but I do gotta drop something off and I do gotta pick my man up and da-da-da. Like, basically, I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it clear that I got stuff to do. So maybe she'll be like, okay, girl, no, it's cool. But no, she wasn't. So she was like, girl, yo, man, who you talking about, Dre? Girl, I don't even know why you, girl, all right, well, just let me know. Just let me know when you leaving, da-da-da. I feel like she was like shocked that we were still together because, mind you, she was around the time that my ex Dre was cheating on me with his neighbor and all the stuff that we went through and how I would swear I was done and da 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 da. Like, what was you finna say? I didn't even clock her. I'm just like, say it. You know how bitches get by their man. It's me. I'm bitches. Cause Dante done did you the worst way. Please stop it. I know all the tea. But yeah, so you cannot judge me. So she was like, well, just let me know, da-da-da. Just let me know when you leaving or something like that. I'm just like, you know what? Let me go ahead. Because I feel like this kind of stuff, like when stuff is up in the air, it's just going to bother me. So let me just do it and get it out the way. I'm half irritated with myself for not saying no in the beginning. But okay, I'm going to just do it, right? So I get the texting her. Where y'all need to go? How far is it? Da-da-da. Just asking on the question. She was like, oh, yeah. And I said, send me the address so I can know how far it is. She was like, I'm going to give you the address when you get here. Girl. So I'm like, well, how far is it? She was like, well, it's on the way to your side of town. So, like, basically, you do the math. That's what I got from it. She was like, well, it's on the way to your side of town. So, basically, however long it take you to get home. So, I get over there. I pull up in the driveway. Always pull up in the driveway when I get to her house. Same time I'm pulling up, her garage go up. I'm thinking it's her mama. So, her mama, I see her mama, and I do a little wave. Because, mind you, me and Chelsea go way back from, like, 11, 12. I did a little wave. She walk up. But she walk up to like outside of the drive before you hit like the threshold to get outside the driveway so she don't get rained on. She stopped and she was like, why you parked in my driveway? Get out my driveway. I get to laughing because I'm thinking she playing. Cause side note, that's how she is. Like every time back in the day when I used to go to Chelsea house faithfully, every Friday I was at Chelsea house. I would see her mama, hey, Miss So-and-so. You here again, Tatiana, go home. Go home. You don't like being at home? Go home. Go home, Roger. I would just laugh. I had to, Chelsea, do I need to go home? Is your mama for real? No, girl, my mama just playing. Da-da-da. Didn't she talk to your aunt? She said you could be here. She just playing. Don't even listen to her. So whatever. That's how she played for the longest. So when she talking about, get out my driveway. Why you in my driveway? Miss So-and-so, you is so crazy, Miss So-and-so. You stupid. Stop it. Girl, it's raining. Why you playing in the rain? So I sit there. I'm texting on my little phone. Whatever. She go back in the house. Chelsea get to running outside with a little thing over her head. Why you parked in the driveway? Park on the street. Back out and park on the street. You blocking my mama in. I'm like, what? She was like, park on the street, run back in the house. So she started getting rained on. Like she was kind of irritated. So I'm like, oh, her mama must have went up in there. Her mama was for real. She went up in the house, yelled at Chelsea to come tell me to get the fuck out the driveway. So I'm like, whole time I'm not even blocking her in. They got a 2-car garage and I'm parked on the side where no car is. You got 1 car. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. This is her house. I can't tell her how to run her house. So let me park on the street. So I'm parked on the street and I'm waiting. Whole time I'm watching the clock because if you're not out in 10 minutes, I'm driving off. I'm waiting, right? I'm calling her phone. She not answering. So I'm texting her phone like, how much longer? How much longer, girl? I got stuff to do. Like, my man got to do this. Like, my man need a car, this, that, and the third, right? She not texting back. Y'all, I know I said I was leaving in 10 minutes. I don't know. I felt like it was like 15, 20 minutes. It could have been, it was somewhere in between that. She not answering the phone. She ain't texting back. I'm up in a car working my little self up. I'm like, oh, she playing in my face. Because mind you, this is the type of stuff that Chelsea do. Like, even if you doing something for her, you still on her time. So I'm like, oh, she think I'm playing. She playing in my face. So I'm texting her. I'm still texting her. So I'm like, you know what? I start my car up and I give it 2 on the horn, ho. Hello? You see me calling, you see me texting you. So I beat the horn. I wait like a minute. She finally started running out. So she ran out, get up in the car. She was like, girl, why you honking a horn in front of my house? Like, my mom don't like that and da-da-da. So I'm like, girl, you're on my time. Like, my man got stuff to do. She was like, girl, where's his car? Where's your car? Huh?
Be for real.
I'm just like, okay, girl, where are we going? Because I felt that we was finna get into it. One thing about us, like, we did clash a lot. Like, we was good friends, but when both of our attitudes and personalities are big, so we did butt heads. So I'm just like, okay, girl, where we need to go? Like, what direction? She was telling me what street to go up on. I'm like, why would I go up on that street? You talking about, didn't you say he need to be picked up like going towards the north side? And she was like, yeah, just go down that street. I'm like, why would I go down that street? She was like, just go. I'm gonna give you the direction. Just go, right? I'm like, just give me the address so I can see how far it is. She's like 15, 20 minutes up the road. So I'm like, well, okay, put it in your GPS so I can see for myself. Like, I didn't say so I can see for myself out loud, but I just wanted to see. She was like, girl, I'm gonna just tell you. My phone need to charge this, that, and the third. That's why I wasn't answering and texting back. Because I'm like, girl, I've been calling you. I've been texting you. That's why I'm honking outside your mama house. Like, I told you I got stuff to do, right? So she was like, oh, yeah, I got to charge my phone, whatever. So she put her phone on the charger, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Let me just go because I already feel myself getting irritated, and this energy that I'm sitting in is not good. So let me just shut up and drive. I'm driving, and I'm noticing, I'm like, oh, yeah, this the way I used to go, to my man house. So I'm like, why is we going this way? You cannot get to the north. You can, but it's like, you going all the way around. So I'm like, why is we going this way? But she started giving me directions. I don't know if she thought that I forgot where Dante used to live, but girl, I noticed she giving me directions to his old place, the place that we used to pull up on all the time, his mama house. So I'm like, how was we in A-Leaf?
The ghetto.
So I'm asking her, like, girl, why we in A-Leaf? She talking about, girl, we gotta go get him from his mama house, and then like we go into our destination after that. Basically, you can just take us home. So I'm like, okay. She was like, at least you're not wasting gas. I'm like, what you mean? Y'all still need to go towards the north side, and it makes no sense because I'm taking y'all all the way where I need to go just to double back and come back the opposite way to go pick up my man and my baby. So I am still wasting gas. She was like, I'll give you gas money. You need gas? We'll stop and get gas. Da, da, da. So I'm like, yeah, I do need gas. Usually I'd be like, no, I don't need gas. But this was literally like a dummy mission. Like, it was dumb. We pull up to the mama house, and it's pouring down raining at this point. Pouring down raining. She get out my car, slam the shit on my door, and get to running so she don't get wet. Then she come back, open the door. You got an umbrella? I need an umbrella. It's raining too hard. Da, da, da. So I'm like, nah, I ain't got no umbrella. Get out, get to running. Because why did you slam my door? I didn't like how she slammed my door. So, yeah, she get to running, right? Up in there for like a cool 20 minutes. And then next thing I know, my back door and my passenger side door is opening at the same time. I forgot to lock my door. It's something I never do. But, girl, people be getting robbed at them apartments. She told me herself. I'm just scrolling on my phone. I'm like, who the fuck? Wait, hold up. Because you got to watch your surroundings where we was at. I'm thinking I'm finna get took for all I got, bitch. It's Chelsea. And then her man getting in the back seat. I'm like, oh my God, they soaking wet. Just, and then on top of them being soaking wet, he smelled like wet. And then he smelled like tree, body odor, and breath. Like, it was just too much. Like, he stunk up the car. The combination was not like this before you got up in here throwing off the pH balance of my damn vehicle. It didn't smell like this. On top of that, when they opened the door, y'all, all I hear is, shut the fuck up. Da, 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 da. I don't go I don't care. Da, da, da. Where your ass been? What? Ain't nothing wrong with that car. This, that, and third. Just they arguing. They arguing already. So you mean to tell me y'all ran over here in the rain arguing? That's crazy. And being so comfortable arguing in front of strangers like this, I feel like they was doing it because it was me and I had already witnessed their arguments before. So I feel they was just a little bit more comfortable doing it in front of me. So I'm just sitting there like, so where do I go? Because I'm not finna sit here while y'all argue. And then he stank. I want him out my car immediately. So I get to driving. I don't even know where I'm going, but I drive out and I make that sharp left to go back the way that we came. I keep asking them, where we going, where we going? I'm at the stoplight. I'm like, do I make a left? Do I make a right? Dante was like, make this, hey, bust this left, bust this left. And Chelsea was like, what are you talking about? No, it's not a left, it's not a left, da-da-da, right? So I don't know who to listen to, but I don't know why you know why I make the left? I was damn near already in the left lane, so I just made the left. So I'm making a left. Mind you, they arguing, I'm overstimulated, it's raining, they arguing, I'm trying to concentrate. I hate driving in the rain. Number one pet peeve, I done skirted off the road so many times in the rain, so I need to concentrate when I'm driving and it's raining. She get to reaching back, trying to put hands on him. She reaching back, trying to hit him and shit. I'm driving, stop doing all this extra shit. and it's raining. I'm like, y'all need to chill. Y'all don't got no insurance. Y'all need to stop doing all that. I'm not trying to get pulled over. The cops see the car rocking and shit. He smelled like 10 pounds. 10 pounds of tree and 10 pounds of bounce that ass. So I don't need to get pulled over. I don't have no insurance. They hear me, but they still arguing on top of that because she calmed down, but they didn't stop them from going at each other's throat. Dante up here giving me directions and Chelsea just yelling at him. I can give her directions. Where the fuck you going? Da 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 da. So he like, all right, it's right here. It's right here. Mind you, we have been driving for like 5 minutes. It's right here. So I turned into the parking lot. Bitch, it's a parking lot. It's a literal parking lot. So I'm like, where are we at? Because it took him a minute to get out. I'm like, okay, what you waiting for? Like, you need to get something at the gas station? I'm just asking him questions. Mind you, whole time they bickering back and forth. And Chelsea was like, just drive off. Just drive off. Just drive off. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to drive off. He was like, nah, chill, bro, chill. And he got out the car. I should have left his ass right there. But I'm waiting. I'm like, what is he doing here? She was like, he waiting for somebody to get some tree and da-da-da-da. Like, just going off telling me. I'm like, if you knew that, then why didn't you say something? Why didn't you give me the directions? Because I don't know where we going at this point. I'm like, if y'all going towards the north side, I'm going to just go the way that I know how to go. And y'all, when you see like a turn, just let me know. She was like, nah, I give you the directions. I'm going to give you the directions. You don't even got to do that. I'm going to give you the directions because it might not be the same way. So I'm like, okay, whatever. The person finally pull up. He finally get back in the car. And we off. We gone. I'm like, which way? Okay, is it a left? Is it a right? When we coming up on turns, she was like, nah, just keep straight. Just keep straight. I'm like, okay, what about now? Is it a left? Is it a right? She was like, girl, I'm going to tell you, da-da-da. So I'm like, okay, whatever. She was like, just drive and I'm going to tell you. I'm like, okay. So I'm just driving, right? She ain't said shit in a minute. So I'm like, okay, is it this way? Am I going the right way? Do I turn left? Do I turn right? She was like, wait, you missed a turn. You got to turn around. You got to make a U-turn. Make this U-turn. Make it. She's trying to have me bust an illegal U-turn in the middle of the damn street, damn near hitting that medium, like going up on the medium and making a U-turn. I'm like, bitch, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go all the way to the light. Why you going all the way to the light? Why you going all the way? I thought you was in a rush, da-da-da. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm already riding with no insurance. I can't be doing all that extra shit. Like, I don't drive like that, you know? Y'all know what, I left a part out because before we got to the gas station, Chelsea was like, and did you speak to my fucking friend? Dante was like, I ain't gotta speak to your friend, da-da-da-da-da. And Chelsea was like, yes, you do. You riding in her car. You good enough to ride in her car. You need to speak with your rude ass and just whatever, right? And y'all, she did this before because anytime I like took them somewhere or got in a car with them, he wouldn't speak to me because he knew what he did. Like, you scam my bank account. You know I don't like you. So it's cool. You ain't got to speak to me. I don't care either way because I don't want to speak to you either, for real. So I was cool with him not speaking to me. Anything that make him keep that mouth closed because his breath really smelled real bad. I don't know if it was his breath or his body odor, but one of them smelled terrible. So he was like, yeah, I gotta speak to your friend, whatever. She was like, yes, you do. And he was like, man, what's up, friend? She was like, Tatiana? This is Tatiana. He was like, man, shit, I ain't know. You got a new friend every week. Hell, what's your friendly ass? The thing that got me was he was pretending like he didn't know who I was. When you know my car, you know my voice, like, you know my face.
You know my bank account.
It was just very, very weird and awkward. So I'm like, girl, you ain't got to force him to speak to me. She was like, no, that's rude as fuck. Da, 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 da. I'm like, girl, I do not care. I don't even like your man. And I know you don't like my man. I would never force you to speak to him. So you ain't got to do all that. I had ended up making that U-turn and now I'm going the opposite way. So I'm like, okay, now which street do I turn on? Like, I don't understand which way we going. So she was like, turn down this street. When we get to this street, turn, make a left. So I'm like, okay, bet. So the street that she's talking about was probably like 2 lights the opposite way, right? So I'm going, make that left. So I'm like, okay, now where? Just let me know the street name and I can turn on it since you don't want to like keep your eyes on the road with me because she texting in her phone and arguing with Dante. That's why I'm over here missing lights. She was like, I got you, just drive. It's like 3 lights ahead. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm counting lights at this point. 1 light, 2 light, red light, blue light. She giving me directions. She was like, okay, just drive for a few lights. I'm like, okay. So yeah, she was like, all right, now you can just drive. It's kind of like a straight shot. I'm gonna let you know, whatever. So I'm like, ain't no way this a straight shot based on where we at, right? So I'm like, okay, what about now? Like, I'm cool. I'm still going the right way. I'm cool. Okay, yeah. She was like, yeah, just drive. I'm driving. I probably hit 2 more lights. She look up. Girl, you keep missing lights. You gotta turn around. You keep missing the light. Dante is like, how the fuck she missing lights? She don't know where the fuck she going. That's your dumb ass. You up in that phone texting that nigga. They bickering again. I'm like, oh my God, this is why I didn't want to do this. This is exactly why. I'm looking at the clock. Mind you, my man haven't hit me up, but I know he needing the car. I know 100% for sure. And he not the type to like blow you up all the time. Like, when you know that he got something to do, like, he not gonna blow you up, but he is gonna get mad on the back end. He just not gonna say nothing, like passive aggressive type shit. So I'm just like, oh my God, that shit is giving me anxiety in the back of my head. And I'm just wishing that I never agreed to do this. So I'm driving. So I end up busting a U-turn. I'm like, Chelsea, just give me the fucking address, please. It's like she was ignoring me when I asked for the address to argue with him. Now she turned, she reaching back again, trying to put hands on him. They screaming back and forth. And his breath smells so bad. And I could not air my car out, y'all, because the rain, I would get drenched if I rolled the window down, but I wanted to so bad because his breath was just funking up the whole car. I'm talking about, it's just imagine a green cloud of BO breath fogging up the windows of my car.
Why is it already
like,
stinking?
Come on, bitch. Like, come on, please. Please stop yelling at this man so he could close that damn mouth. I know 2 ways to get to the north side from where we was at, and neither one of these was the ways. We going back, like, I just was like, nah, this ain't the way, this ain't the way. I don't know why I was so sure this would never get us to the north side, but I knew. Like, I know my city. I still use GPS, don't get me wrong. But I knew 1000% sure that this way would never take us to the north side. So I asked again, like, how far is it? How far? She was like, 15, 20 minutes. How are we still 15, 20 minutes when we were driving for 15, 20 minutes? So Dante get to laughing. He's like, ain't no 15, 20 minutes. You lying. Quit lying to her. Quit lying to her. So I'm like, bruh, what is the address? Give me the address. Call me dramatic. Call me dramatic. I don't give a fuck. I'll pull that car over. I'm not driving until you give me the address. I do not care. She like, I thought you had to go pick up your man and your daughter and da-da-da. But she was saying Drake. She was saying his name. I'm like, girl, I don't care. Give me the address. I'm not pulling up. I'm not leaving. He was like, bro, just give her the address. Why you not giving her the address? That shit's stupid, blah, blah, blah. We up in this fucking random, like, strip mall. Not strip mall, but, like, where they got a bunch of little stores, a liquor store, this, a hair store, that type of little area, the shopping center. We up in a random one, a rundown one at that, arguing about an address that you should have gave me before the journey even started. I don't even know why I pulled my car out of park without it. So she ended up putting the address in her GPS. So I'm listening to the GPS. I look over on her phone. I see Barker Cypress. That's not the north side. I don't know why people think Cypress is the north side. That's not the north side to me, at least.
Just in case you're not from Houston, where she was going from where I needed to be, 1 hour and 10 minute difference. Like, why you told me you was going to the north side? That's 1 hour in the wrong direction.
Whole time we was 40 minutes away. Basically, from where me and Chelsea lived, we was closer to her house. She made me go out of the way to pick up Dante, and then we was going all the way back in the opposite direction. Like,
I explained that completely wrong. Basically, from where I picked Chelsea up, her mama house, we was closer. Her mama house was closer to her apartment in Barker Cypress. She made me go all the way to A-Leaf, just come all the way back, and then go all the way to Barker Cypress. Hello? Are you get out.
Why would you do that? Like, that's why she didn't want to give me the address. She knew I was going all out the way to get him. A dummy mission. Why? So I'm like, girl, we going to Barker Cypress for one. That's not the north side. That's Cypress. Do y'all consider Cypress the north side? Let me know. It wasn't the way I was going to get home, basically. That's all I'm trying to say. It was the complete opposite way. So I'm like, girl, why didn't you just tell me that? Chelsea, like, I give you gas. Like, can you just take us the rest of the way? Like, come on, can you just take us? Like, it's raining, this, that, and the third. So she was like, Dante, give her the fucking gas money. Give her the gas money. Dante was like, I ain't got it. I ain't got no gas money. That's your friend. You promised her gas money. I ain't promised her shit. Da 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 da. Just, we all know, like, the fake hood A-Leave niggas is disrespectful for sure. So I'm like, I'm not saying too much about it because I ain't trying to get into it with nobody's man or nothing like that. So I'm just like, whatever. And one of y'all finna come up off the gas money. So I wasn't even tripping on it for real. He was just talking his shit like, nah, I ain't giving her nothing. I ain't giving her. He not really yelling. He just saying it all nonchalant like, nah, she ain't getting shit out of me. Da 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 da. I ain't got it. Whatever. I ain't got it, bro. You give it to her. Now they arguing over who gonna give me the gas money. Just give me the gas money. So finally she put 15 down. And I'm like,
this ain't enough.
At this point, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even care about the gas for real. Because now I feel tricked into doing some shit like I felt like she was doing too much. So when I get super duper irritated, like I just tend to be quiet because y'all not finna gang up on me, bitch. So I'm just driving. I'm driving and I'm irritated and I'm listening to the GPS go. They still bickering. I turn up the music because nobody want to hear that shit. So I figured if I turn up the music, they would shut up. No, they got louder. And mind you, he's behind me. So I'm just smelling his breath wind come from both ways. Like, I cannot explain this man BO and breath. It was just terrible.
It smell like bounce the fuck out of that ass.
And like, you know when somebody pop a lot of pills, they get like the cotton mouth. So they get that white stuff in their mouth, like right here, and you could tell somebody's mouth is dry by how they breath smell. That's what it was. This the front passenger seat, right? Chelsea's seatbelt off. She turned her whole body at this point, because I'm parked. I'm at a light. I'm not parked. I'm stopped at a light. This is the front seat. Chelsea's whole body is turned. She is arguing. I'm talking about on her knees in the passenger seat, arguing, screaming, yelling at Dante. She get to swinging on Dante again. And I know he fighting her back. I couldn't see. I looked up in my rearview mirror and this girl's body was blocking it. But all I feel is the commotion from both of them fighting, whatever, tussling, whatever they was doing, tussling. I don't know if he had her in a headlock or what. I couldn't even tell you, bitch. But I just feel elbow. I feel something, knees, elbows, head, shoulders, knees, and toes in my back of my seat. So I'm like, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Like, bitch, I don't have no tent. We riding around in a fishbowl. If the cops pull up on either side of me, it's over. It's over. Like, we getting pulled over. It stank. They taking my car and we all going to jail. I don't know. We get a ticket at the least. So I'm like, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. I'm turning down the music. I'm like, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to chill. I felt the veins popping out of my neck and everything. So they just arguing and bickering. She probably swinging on him. I don't even know. I didn't even care to look back. Everything happened so fast, bro. This bitch, her whole body is in the backseat damn near. Her foot kicks my hand on the steering wheel and it kicks my gear shift, because on a Tahoe, I had a Tahoe, the gear shift is on the wheel. It's not down here like a regular car. It's on the wheel. She kicks my shit into park. Luckily, the light didn't change. Luckily, nobody was on my ass, because it jerked the whole car back and forth. Like, it was a hard ass jerk. Luckily, nobody was behind me. Like, what if the light had changed? We could have got rear-ended. Like, I just don't understand what they be thinking. Like, my car was messed up. I didn't go shouting it from the rooftops, but just like how Chelsea's car was messed up, my car was messed up. When it gave out, when my car finally gave out, it stopped in the middle of the street too, mid-traffic. Stuff is wrong with my car too, and you doing all this, kicking my gear shift into park while we stopped at a light. Like, it was just too much for me. So I'm like, y'all need to chill the fuck out. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I don't even think they was hearing me for real. They are too busy arguing, yelling, and tussling. So I hurry up, take my car out of park, jerk the car when the light changed, jerk it out. So y'all, call me petty. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. When the light changed, I jerked it out of park and I zoomed. I stepped on the gas real hard and it jerked Chelsea back. Yes, she could have got hurt, but bitch, why are you doing this? Why do you not have your seatbelt on driving in the front seat? If you want to fight, argue, and tussle, for one, get out. If you can't get out, just get in the back seat. What are you doing? So it jerked her ass back. She mad. I don't even think she realized it jerked her ass hard. I'm like, put your seatbelt on. Turn around. Stop doing all this. Y'all doing way too much. Da-da-da. Like, this is crazy. I can't do it, bitch. To say that I didn't want to do it in the first place and now all this shit is going down, no. Count me out.
So she get to telling me to calm down. I'm not the one that's got my nigga in a headlock in the back seat, kicking my car in the park and doing all that extra shit. I was over it.
I'm like, no, y'all can get the fuck out. Y'all can get the fuck out. Dante over there, see, you done pissed your little friend off. You done fucked up the ride. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, y'all can get the fuck out. She thought I was just talking the whole time. I am still driving, but I had to make a left. And we going down, like, we riding the feeder about to get on the highway. But I'm like, bitch, I'm not getting on the highway. The next empty parking lot, the next McDonald's parking lot, Wendy's, Whataburger, I'm pulling over and y'all getting the fuck out. So she was like, you need to calm down, calm down, calm down. This not the right way. This not the right. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Y'all doing way too much. I already told you I don't got no insurance. I do not play. When I'm riding around dirty, I be trying to be a stand-up citizen. That sounds stupid. I'm trying to be a stand-up citizen riding around dirty, bitch. I do not want to get pulled over. No, for real. I do not need a ticket. None of that. Like, I'm not even going to say why I didn't have insurance, but just know I didn't want to get pulled over. On top of that, don't forget it's raining on and off. So I'm driving and I'm looking for like a parking lot where she don't know that I'm looking for somewhere to pull over. Because one thing about it, like, even with my daughter, like, she knows a lot of the times I be talk. I be like, I'm gonna be your ass. I'm gonna be your ass. And I don't do nothing. So she like,
youngster.
She don't take me serious. So I feel like I did that with Chelsea too. Like, bitch, I'm not playing with you. Da 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 da. Whatever. And she just wouldn't take me serious a lot of times because like we never like. We got into it. I don't want to call it a fight, but we had a physical altercation, but I wouldn't call it a fight for real. But we did have a few tussles. But a lot of the times, like, we knew, like, we didn't want to put hands on each other because, like, we was quote unquote best friends. So I feel like she wouldn't take a lot of the shit that I said serious. So when I actually pulled up into that parking lot, what what we doing here? What? You're getting the fuck out. That's what we doing here. I'm not playing with you, bitch. Get out. I'm like, y'all need to get out. I'm not going the rest of the way. Y'all need to get out. It's 20 minutes. Nah, I'm not moving. I'm not moving. She was like, girl, just come on. Like, come on. You wasted time. You wasted time. I thought you had to do this. She kept bringing up me picking up my man and my baby. I don't give a fuck. This is my car at the end of the day. So what the fuck I says goes. I says goes. Yeah, you know what I mean. Shit, get the fuck out. Her man didn't waste no time. I ain't begging no bitch for. I said I wasn't gonna give him too much, so basically it was just I ain't begging no bitch for no ride. Da 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 da. Whatever. Just talking his shit. I have somebody come pick me up. It's cool. Get out. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Get out with your man. Cause I know if my man move, I move. That's how I used to be with my man. I let my man lead, even though he went much. He let me into poverty. He did. Never mind. Never mind. That wasn't a flex. If my man would have got out, I would have got out too. She is not getting out, so he got out. When he got out, tell me why this bitch locked it on. She locked it on. Hurry up and get the fuck out. Why are you still in here? She was like, girl, can you just take me the rest of the way? Fuck him. Da da da. I didn't want him to come to. I don't even want him at my crib. Da da this that whatever. Just I don't even know, y'all. I can't even tell y'all word for word what it was saying. But basically, she been waiting on this moment to leave him stranded. I said, girl, when? You didn't even know I was finna leave your ass stranded. So I didn't say that, but I'm like, girl, no, I can't do this. I'm not doing this because you gonna want him to come back and ride. She was like, no, but you can drive off right now. Can you just take me the rest of the way home? I'm like, nah, y'all gonna have to figure out something. Y'all gonna have to figure it out and make some arrangements or, you know, ride with whoever coming to pick him up. Pookie Dookie, whoever, Ookie Mookie. One of his homeboys coming for show. So that's where y'all need to go. She was like, no, can you just take me? Can you just say, I already gave you the 15. You can take this 15 back. Take it back, boo. Because I don't even want it. I don't want it or you in my car. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? You smell good. What's up?
Come here, let me tell you something.
What you up in there spraying?
2,000 years later.
Mind you, all this arguing and stuff. Not arguing. She just like, can we just like, come on. Like, I feel like she was like, come on, hurry up before he noticed. Like, I'm not following behind him. Because I feel like he just knew Chelsea was bopping behind him. She had got off the car and she was following him. Like, and they just gonna get a ride together and it was fuck me. So, y'all never forget the look on this man's face where I'm driving off. We both driving off in the car because I'm like, all right, whatever. This man looking like, I know this bitch. Oh, y'all, and then, oh, y'all, I forgot the part. I was so pissed off when Dante was talking shit. I'm like, yeah. And I said something about Chelsea calling him, like, saying he looked like a gorilla. Because he was trying to talk shit to me, like, bruh, your girl don't even like you. She's not I don't know if she was attracted to him or not, but she definitely used to be like, oh, yeah, he ugly. He look like a gorilla, this, that, and the third. Like, so, yeah, I threw that up in there. She didn't really care. She didn't say shit about it. So, I mean, you know what? She called that to him to his face. So I knew he knew that I wasn't lying because I just know how bold she is. I know she called him a gorilla to his face. So yeah, that's why he was extra mad. So we driving off. It was so awkward. He looked crazy as hell, but whatever. So now we driving off for real. It was so awkward. I just let the radio play. She just boom, 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 boom on her phone, ignoring all these calls. I keep hearing her phone ring, she ignoring it, her phone ring, she ignoring it. Finally, she answered the phone call because, I don't know, I wasn't finna talk to you, so go ahead and answer that phone. It's Dante. He on speaker. He was like, what you leave me for? What y'all leave me for? And she was like, you have to figure it out. You have to find you a ride, Uber, but you ain't coming back to my crib. You ain't coming back to mine. Da-da-da. So they going back and forth. He was like, you don't even fuck with that bitch. All I heard was, you don't even fuck with that bitch. And then the phone got silent. It got quiet. Next thing I know, she got the phone up to her ear. You gonna have to figure it out. Well, you gonna have to find a way. You have to find a way. Nah, I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh, I was about to say his name. Fuck you, Dante. Fuck you. You have to find a way. No, you ain't coming back to mine. Mind you, he don't speak no more, but I could kind of hear some of the things that he was saying. So he said something about her kids. He was like, and your kids, the kids. I don't know. None of them kids was his, so I don't know why he was tripping about the kids, but yeah. But the kicker was the, like, her immediately taking it off a speaker. Just knowing how Chelsea was, I mean, that was a strike 3 for me, but just knowing how she was, I already knew she talked about me behind my back. Like, it might sound crazy, like, if you already knew she talked about you behind your back, why was you still friends with her? I didn't know, like I had no proof, but just how she talked about her other friends to me, why would I think that I was special? Like, I've known her since middle school. I don't know. I had an inkling, you know, I didn't have proof, but yeah, he was like, you don't even fuck with her for real. Like, I'm assuming that's what he was gonna say. And it went to show because, like, at this point in our friendship, she was only hitting me up when she needed something. So in the end, I definitely started doing the same. Like, when I needed my hair done and stuff, I started hitting her up for that, but nothing else. Just like, hey girl, you available for this day? Okay, how much? All right, cool. But she'd hit me up. Oh, can you take me here? Can you pick me up for work? Can you do this? Can you do that? No. You my stylist at this point. You've been demoted from best friend, associate, stylist. That's how it went to nothing eventually. Because then in the end, she started hanging around real ops, like girls that I did not like, and calling them and telling me about it. Like, girl, do you like me or them? Like, where does your loyalty lie? It's getting blurry, and at this point, they can have you. So yeah, back to the situation. I pull up to her house, mind you, after she got off the phone from cussing him out. When we pulled up, she hung up on him. It was just like an awkward ride. She was like, text me when you make it home safe. Thank you, best friend, this, that, and that. But you could tell it was fake. It was like that awkward fake tone to it. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna text you when I make it. All right, okay, bye. I end up going, y'all, over. It was like damn near an hour to get back to my man and my baby, right? So I get there and I'm so tired of driving. Driving to the north side is another hour. So I get there, I'm like, Dre, you feel like driving? He was like, no. Put our daughter in her car seat and got in the back seat with her. Usually he'll ride in the front, he don't ever ride in the back. So that's how I knew he had an attitude. I'm like, I'm sick of y'all carless ass bitches. Oh, y'all can walk. I had a big attitude. I was so irritated because, like, why can't you drive? So he was irritated. We get back home, we end up getting into it that night, and the whole time he was mad because I already knew. Well, I didn't know, but like, he always be having people waiting for him. But whole time, like, you be having stains and licks and shit pull up to your mama house any other time. Like, what you needed to ride the wheels off my car riding around the city of Houston to go serve them tree. So I'm just like, well, why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't call me? This, that, and the third. He was like, I shouldn't have to. You know what the fuck it is. You know what the business is, and da 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 da. So I'm like, whatever. You need your own car at this point, because you shouldn't be mad at me for that. Like, that don't got nothing to do with me. You was watching our daughter anyway. No. So yeah, he had an attitude because of that. Not even like a whole week go by, y'all. Chelsea hit me up again, because I swear, I'm like, yeah. When she was like, yeah, text me when you get home. I'm like, yeah, I'll text you when I get home. All right. And then yeah, I asked, I never hear from me again. Shit. Because every time we get into it, like a month go by or some time go by, a long time go by, and we'll just never talk about it. We'll just never bring it up. It's like the time would heal it, and we'll just like pick up our friendship, like ignore the elephant in the room type thing. And that's never good. That's toxic. That's the main part of what made our friendship so toxic too. You know, when I think about it, that was a pattern of mine. Like, telling these story times really helped me realize my patterns, because that was one of the patterns that I had, just letting people slide because a little bit of time went by. She called me. She was like, if what you doing? When you gonna be around your aunt house? Whatever. And I'm like, I don't know, whatever. So we just kind of talking. She was like, well, if I give you some cash, can you put it in your account and I'll pay my bill with your card and I'll give you my information? And I'm like, huh? I'm dumbfounded because it sounds damn near not similar, not like identical to the story she told me when she scammed my bank account, but it just sounds too close. Because when she scammed my bank account, she was saying something like, oh, her man don't have a bank account and can he deposit his check into my account and give him the money and he gonna cut me in. And it was just like, y'all just go watch the story time if you've never seen it. But it was just like this long ass drawn out story, right? So she kind of giving me the same story, and I'm like, why can't, what's wrong with your account? Like, is something wrong with your account? Like, you a grown lady with 3 kids. Is something wrong with your account? She was like, nah, I can't get no bank accounts. Mind you, I know why she can't get no bank accounts. It's because her man scams. And she done ran every bank, every like worldwide bank, like Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, into the ground. And then even the Houston banks, the Texas banks, you done ran through them. So now you got to get other people, like, and then you talking about this to pay your bill. You going to give you the information. So I'm like, nah, and it's crazy. The craziest part is I actually thought about it, because I'm like, girl, this your friend. Like, dude, it's for your friend. But I'm like, hell nah. She done got me before. Like, if it was somebody else, probably would have considered it. I would have made something shake for them. I would have figured something out. Not with my bank account though. But nah, she had already she done already burnt me before. So I'm like, nah. And so I had to lie and tell her, like, girl, my bank account fucked up too. Like, I ain't got shit either. I'm in the same boat as you. Like, at that point, you gotta not care about what people think. You just can't, especially when you know the person don't take no for an answer. Now you got to get down to their level, because I feel like if they think that you got the same amount of shit as them, which is nothing, then they'll never ask you for nothing else, you know? So I just had to lie this time, because no. To be honest and realistically speaking, our friendship, I feel like we outgrew each other in middle school, and then we started off hating each other. When y'all start off hating each other and then become the best of friends, why would you think that's gonna work? I feel like we just held on to the middle school labels, like, oh, that's my best friend, that's my best friend. We held on to that for way too long, because we had been outgrew each other. And so when I did like my 2020 cutoff, bitch was looking sideways. What I do? Why you ghosting me? What happened? I thought we was friends. No, bitch, you couldn't have. Not the way you treat me, not the way our relationship is, not the shit that we do to each other. You couldn't have thought we was friends. Time to go. Pack it up, wrap it up. So yeah, I just feel like it was just one of them type of friendships that should have just been deaded a long time ago. Our friendship ran its course a long time ago, and we was just both holding on. I don't know. Another thing about me, I feel like when I hold on to relationships long enough and let it run its course, it don't hurt me as much when it ends. That's what I did with my ex. Like, why did I hold on to that for so long? Because I didn't want to feel that hurt. Sometimes you just gotta feel that hurt. That's part of growing. That's just a part of it all. The heartbreak of a relationship and a friendship, they both be hurting equally to me, especially when I love you as a friend. That should be hurting. So sometimes you just gotta feel it, sit in it, learn from it, and grow from it. So yeah, y'all know I be trying to throw in a little lesson, but for real, this is what I be realizing. Anyway, this was just another random toxic tale. And if y'all like it, leave a thumbs up, anything in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed, leave a chicken. You know that's our thing. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you for the support. And yeah, y'all check out my YouTube shorts. Check out my other content on the channel. I'm about to start posting like creepy Christmas stories. I don't know. Y'all know I don't care what time of year it is. I love being creeped out. And if you like it too, check it out. Okay? Let me go be a mama. What time is it? Oh, it's 8:24. Let me go put my boo to bed. She up in there playing, mixing up slime and shit. Time for her to go to bed. I'm gonna call y'all back. Bye.
Just need to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead and ask me.
Can I get some activator?
Activator? We don't have none. Seeing you at the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what the hell going on? Oh yeah, I got a baby. No, because you're gonna use way too much, and that's laundry detergent at the end of the day. Get a tiny bit, and don't waste that laundry detergent. Don't get the slime on your sheets I just washed. You're trying to butter me up. Okay, beautiful. Yes, ma'am. I didn't know I was gonna do that. I'm sorry. Did it get on you?
No.
It's just laundry detergent. Here you go. Here, put this on the floor. Don't waste it, baby.
Next to you.
Yes, baby. Don't waste it. You got it. Okay, don't kick it over either. Okay, baby. I'm almost done. All right, baby.
I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all in about 5 seconds.
Please don't. Just let me get done, boo.
1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm back.
Girl, get out. So,
Hello.
how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go to my dad's house on Wednesday.
I love your face.
Guys, if you go to my channel and give me 400K on one of my videos, I'm gonna drink this.
No, you not. 400K is crazy
I'm
now.
gonna fall down the stairs.
No, baby. I would never let you.
I'm going to rip my tooth out.
Let me see that too. Ugh, my baby about to be snaggle tooth. Both her two front teeth about to come out.
Stop.
You're gonna be snaggle tooth, booby. You're still gonna be very beautiful.
I know.
Ew. Why are you touching my lip?
It's an accident. I meant to touch you. Wait.
I don't. Hey,
Wait. Ooh.
leave the booty fingers from by my mouth. I don't know what you've been in there. You could have been up in there digging in your booty. No.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you, baby.
Watch this. Let me give you a kiss.
Okay, go, booby, so I can get done.
Mommy, wait.
Come on, I gotta blow your hair out.
Do the Peppa Pig snorkel. Why you did it?
Get out! I refuse I refuse to blend my hair. Like, y'all just gonna have to sit through these pieces. I'm about to put some lip gloss on. Because the heat damage is insane. Like, oh, Lord. Okay, so this little piece gotta go behind. All right, here we go. You name it, I'm up in there working, throwing it out. Who is that? That's why I'm kind of like that. Any small clutter be irritating me, and I just get to throwing everything away. Oh my God. I hate when my aunts call me like, girl, yeah, I watched your video the other day. Can you stop watching this channel? I'm about to block it. I wish you could block people for watching your channel. That would be so amazing. Not like that, but it's like every time they mention it, it just so happened to be a video about Dre. How y'all just be stumbling across them videos? Like, please. And it's crazy because they didn't know I was going through none of that until after. Like, I kind of told them some stuff. If they ask me anything, I'm gonna tell them, but I kind of tell them some stuff now. Like, I'll mention this, that, and the third. Why y'all watching this? Like, it's not embarrassing because I'm a whole different person from who I used to be, but it's like, girl, I don't want you to know everything. I don't want you to know I was crashing out looking crazy and stupid, because I'm like, I probably don't present that to them. I'm probably just like, I don't know what they think. I'm gonna ask them. Do a little interview. I'm gonna ask, so what you think about it, y'all? Hello? Maybe I'll make that a video. Y'all, Mary Ruth is growing my hair back. Either that or I'm delusional, because I only been taking it for 2 weeks. So either that or I'm delusional, because this leave out was all the way up here, I promise you. Like, all the way up here. Now it's down here again. Like, what? Now I'm down in this little BB like juice. I know this shit finna whoop my ass when it catch up to me in 2 minutes. Why am I drinking this like juice? I just cracked this open. Let me, But you starting to piss me the fuck off. So I'm just driving over to Chelsea house, pissed off, right? Mind you, ain't nothing but like 6-7 minutes up the street, depending on how fast you drive. So me and your mama cool, right? Every minute that go by, I huff and I puff and I'm finna blow this fucking house down, because that's how irritated I am. So, and I know y'all like, well, why you sitting your dumb ass out there waiting for her if you this irritated? Y'all, I don't know. I was a people-pleasing ass bitch. What? I couldn't hear your carless ass. I'm thinking, what? The audacity. Why is my fucking camera crooked? My camera is crooked. Just be not crooked. Okay, just, damn. What? Call it Uber. I used to drive crazy, but not that crazy. So I don't even do all that stuff. And then, like, this is my car to get me and my daughter from point A to point B. I'm not finna risk getting it towed or, you know, not getting a ticket. No extra expenses, bitch. No. Call an Uber at this point, because I'm tired.